We left Asheville in search of warmth. We had heard of an intentional community in Lafayette, Tennessee. Here, we found a home.
Astro Kids and their journey to the fifth dimension.
So no one's currently living in this bus, so we're gonna try to make it into a cozy little place that we'll live in while we're here.
Hey, Joe!
Woo! And that door opens too.
Oh, yeah? So, look at all the space we've got.
Would be a huge upgrade. We could wake up in the morning, drink coffee, sitting in this chair with this stove, and have a lot of expansion room. Van 2.0.
So, we've collected a load of wood and going to put it into a wood burning stove. And hopefully we're going to be warm tonight. It should be good. Come on.
So it's not the van, but I think you're gonna like what we've done with the place. Cheers to our new home. The mission of the garden is to provide land to individuals, families, and travelers to learn, teach, and experiment in a variety of sustainable and self-sufficient living skills. To be a place where those that want to help others can prosper through profit share in a community that provides a more wholesome and earth-friendly alternative lifestyle. To be family-friendly while adhering to a positive work ethic.
Community standards are agreed upon through consensus. Everyone on the land holds themselves and each other to these standards, such as make a conscious effort to get along with each other. After 3 days, there is a work requirement of at least 25 hours a week.
Just preemptively sanding down some of this wood. It's going to need to be gone over a bunch more times, and then once the table's put together, I have to go over it again. But I'm making use of the sunlight so that I can run this off of the solar power and not off the generator. Most of the boards were exactly at 3/4 of an inch thick, but some were just 1/8 of an inch higher, which is not good for ping pong. So we were just working on making the whole table flush and level. And so it's a big job just to even take off 1/8 of an inch of this, but that's what we're working on doing with these hand planers and sander. And even if it's not exactly perfect, we're gonna coat the whole thing with Bondo at the end.
This is the official size of the ping pong thing?
Yes.
It's official. First you gotta clap.
This is a ping pong table.
Mine's.
Tree and I initially sought out the garden. We had both been to different communes in different places and knew that we loved that communal lifestyle where you're really sharing land with people, sharing meals with other people, developing close relationships because you're working to create your living space with a group of people, and something about that just feels very inherently gratifying, I think, just to, I feel like it's just the way humans were meant to live, you know, instead of being part of this big system where everything is inherently destructive, you know, like the car you drive, the food you eat, you know, once you start trying to be more environmentally conscious of those things, you start to realize that the whole system, everything you do is constantly destructive to the earth. So to exist freely of that in a way where, you know, you can grow your own food, you have all the social connections you need within a small space, so you really have all your needs met, you're out in nature, you're more connected to the land, scaled down, so you can just exist as yourself, you know, do what you can do best to contribute to the whole, and you can see the benefits of that in such a direct way.
Feels so exposed.